Good morning. It's the Andie Summer Show. And it's a tough day for me today. Sorry, I didn't think I would start crying this early because it's like I just met myself.
If I can make you laugh, we all thought you would start crying this early.
I thought it was coming at like 5:30.
We all knew it would happen this quickly.
Thanks. That's why I just.
That's because we love you and we know you so well.
Thank you. It's funny because like I have it in my head, but then saying it out loud just makes it so real.
Yeah.
So it was a year ago today that I lost my big sister, Debbie. And maybe you have someone in your life like her. I really hope you do. I used to joke that I have a good sister and a bad sister, and Debbie was the bad sister. She really went through life on her own terms. She made some bad decisions, but they were her decisions. She owned them. She righted her ship, and she kept going, never looking back. Debbie was strength personified. Her confidence in tackling the world gave me the confidence to do the same. And this woman loved harder than anyone I've ever known. Debbie was the one that I would call when I questioned myself, especially as a mom. And she always told it to me straight, whether it was what I wanted to hear or not. But for all her strength and bullheadedness, my sister had a way of balancing all of that with so much love and affection that you couldn't help but just melt into whatever wisdom she was giving you. I felt so lucky to have her because honestly, I thought our relationship was a big sister, little sister thing. But a couple months after her death, Debbie's friends celebrated her birthday with a memorial party. And I was astonished that every person I met that night told me a unique story of how Debbie came into their lives exactly when they needed her.
Wow.
She was exactly what they needed at that time. I thought Debbie was mine. I am selfish in my loss. In my mind, I know that she was so much to so many. She was an amazing daughter. Well, kind of a stubborn daughter, I think my mom would say. A supportive wife, a dedicated mom, and a loving Grammy. But in my heart, I cannot imagine anyone loving her or missing her more than I do. 1 year ago today, I didn't know how I would survive the day, let alone a year without my big sister. Mm-hmm. But today, I am determined to live up to her expectations and her legacy.
I was such a beautiful, beautiful note, Andie, to your sister.
After she died, I didn't cry, and I had a really hard time. Like, I couldn't even speak at her funeral. I just had no words.
Yeah.
And yesterday, because she died on a Sunday, St. Patrick's Day was Sunday last year. And it just all just kind of came flooding back to me. Yeah. And I had a really crappy day and it's just really hard. But I'm so lucky to have had her.
I want to go home. I want to go home.
Let's start with hugs first. Yeah. We'll do hugs and then we'll all go home.